guys, it's us again, Julie and Jimmy. Welcome back. Today we're gonna do some chicken. You know, I know a lot of you guys cook chicken and get bored with the recipes at home, so we're gonna do a little bit of a French-inspired chicken today. We have some beautiful organic chicken breasts here. We're gonna have some mushrooms. Today we have shiitake mushrooms and these are baby portobello mushrooms, they call them. We have some beautiful tarragon. We have carrots, some garden carrots with the stems on them, the tops on them. We're gonna do something with that. We have shallots, and we have some fingerling potatoes back there boiling right now. I'll explain what we're gonna do with those later too. So this is gonna be roasted in the oven. You wanna start and put your oven on high, 390, 400, something like that, because we're gonna roast the potatoes in there, we're gonna roast the carrots in there, and we're gonna roast the chicken in there. So it's all oven, same temperature. We're also gonna start with a nice glass of Sauvignon Blanc, right, Jules? Because what would our show be without alcohol? I mean, it's pathetic, I think. It's not even cool anymore. So I'm gonna pour one for me, one for the camera girl, and then when we come back, I'm gonna start cooking. All right, we'll see you in about 2 minutes.
Thanks, love.
See ya. Okay, so we're gonna get our chicken prepared and ready to get in the pan. Like I said, these are organic chicken breasts. See them, Jules, they have the skin on, right? They have bone in. Anytime you can get something with a bone in, it's gonna add much more flavor. The meat's gonna be much more tender. It's gonna be just a better product. So skin on, bone on. We're just gonna treat these very simply. We're gonna salt and pepper the skin, okay? And both sides of the chicken. So we got salt, we have black pepper, right? Don't be afraid to be a little heavy with the salt, because you know these are thick breasts. The salt's got to cover the whole thing, right? All the way through. So we have that. We have this. We're gonna get them in the pan, and then we're gonna take care of our mushrooms. I'm gonna show you how to clean them and do all that. So come around here, baby. We got our roasting pan hot again. Remember last time I told you if you have a nice roasting pan for turkeys and things like that, it's great to roast when you're cooking for a family of 5. You have 5 chicken breasts. It gives you plenty of space to sear them all. So that's why we like to use this roasting pan. It helps. So again, we have a hot pan. You can see the pan's nice and hot. I'm getting hot too, so I think it's time for a sip. What a beautiful nose it has. Okay, so breasts. Skin side down, okay? Skin side down. Skin side down. It's like a little puzzle. Just get them how they fit, you know what I mean? So skin side down, we want to get it nice and crispy. So that skin is going to get beautiful flavor. It's going to protect the meat underneath. It's just so good. I love skin on. Don't you, Julie? So good. So that's going to roast. It's going to sear. Come over here. Let's show them what I do with these. So these are fingerling potatoes. They look like fingers, little fat ones like mine. So we boiled these. We started them in cold water. And the reason you start them in cold water, if you put a potato in hot water and cook it, the outside's going to cook a lot faster than the inside. So by the time the inside's cooked, the outside will be mush. So if you start them in cold water, the potato comes up with the water together. Does that make sense?
It's
So
a good
the
tip.
potato's room temperature, the water's room temperature, they're the same temperature. As it heats up, the whole potato's heating up with the water, do you know? Cool. Not that important, I guess, but you know. So we're gonna drain these. These are cooked. The way to tell they're cooked, you kind of just stick a knife in, and when the potato falls out, that was not being a good boy, but they're done. See the potato kind of just slides right out? That means they're done. So we're gonna strain them, and then we're gonna smash them and put them in the bottom of a pan with olive oil, salt, pepper, and roast them in the oven, and they're gonna get crispy and, right, we've made them before, Jules. They're so good, aren't they?
Delicious.
Okay, come on over here. Another important thing when you're working with chicken can get you sick. It has something called salmonella. It's very rare that chicken has salmonella these days, but it can have salmonella, so we always work on a separate cutting board. This is a plastic cutting board that won't absorb, wood tends to soak in a little bit, right? So if you put chicken on here, you really gotta scrub it and bleach it. With these, the plastic ones, you kind of throw them in a dishwasher and they're good to go. So always work with a separate cutting board or have some bleach around, okay? So shallots, we all know what shallots are. They're little baby onions. They kind of have a mix between an onion and garlic almost. So they're real mild, they're beautiful. I love them, Julie loves them. So this is a shallot, right? We just cut the ends off. If you look in the center of a shallot, there's 2 pieces always, right? See it? And then usually just take your knife and cut right down the middle where they are. And you have 2 halves of the shallot, and then that's how you get your shallot there, all cleaned out, okay? So we're gonna I'm not gonna dice these today. We like some shallot in our dish, so we're just gonna slice them across so we get a little body in them. You know what I mean? If they're diced too small, they kind of get lost and dissolve. We want to taste our shallots. They're so good. I love them. They're just mild and, you know, beautiful. So that's probably going to be perfect for that. We also have our mushrooms. A quick way to clean shiitakes. You don't want to eat the stem on a shiitake mushroom because they're really hard. They're unchewable. So kind of, you just peel it back. Here's a mushroom. You grab the stem. You grab the whole mushroom with your hand and you just kind of peel it back and the stem comes right out. Right? So I'll do it again. Quick, boom, pop it right out. See that? That's the move. And then the baby mushrooms, the baby portobellos, you always want to cut the bottom off because that's the part that was in the dirt. And then mushrooms, you don't want to wash them because they're like sponges, right? You're not going to get a good sear. So what we do in the business, we just wipe them off with a towel. And all that stuff comes off and you're left with a clean mushroom. So those are all wiped off. Okay? The baby carrots, same thing. We have these beautiful tops. If you can find the ones with tops on them, get them. And then we're gonna make a little kind of salad or something cool with them, you know. And we're gonna roast these off whole, which is also a fun way I like to cook. What are those called? Carrots. And this, like I said, we'll make a little salad. So I'm just gonna cut the ends off of this, save the tops, and then we're gonna dress it nice with some olive oil maybe. Let's see how our chicken's doing, and then we'll come take a little break, I think. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So that guy's ready. These all look ready. These guys can turn around a little. So just sear on top of the stove, and then we're gonna go in the oven with them. Right? So these are all good to go. Our oven's hot, our potatoes are gonna get strained. And I'll show you how to treat the carrots, mushrooms, and everything else when we come back. Give me 2 minutes, I gotta drink some more wine. See you in a few. Hey guys, we're back. All right, we're gonna move quick here. My camera woman had to go to the bus. The kids are getting off the bus, so my extremely handsome son, Julian, is filming now. Hi, Julian. Okay, so come on, let's move it, J-Dog. Look at here. We got some garlic. You know how we like to smash garlic here, right? That's how you peel it. Peel comes right off. Throw that in there. So we're gonna get some garlic and shallots in the pan with the chicken, right? You see the garlic, bud? Okay, so check it out. Follow me over here, handsome. We're gonna go right in the pan, guys, with this. This is gonna be another one-pan wonder, so you guys are don't have to worry about cleaning so many dishes. I'm gonna put a little more olive oil in. Okay, looking good, right? Okay, let me get my top. I'll put this where the heat is. The heat is on either end, you know, where the stove is. That's where the heat is. So we're gonna move this all around. Let it saute. I'm gonna throw it right in the oven. Once these are cooked, we're gonna put the mushrooms in and we're gonna cook it all together. So that looks good. Our potatoes are strained. See that? I'm gonna show you a trick for the potatoes too, okay? See if I can find a glass. This is a fun trick. So we have our potatoes. We're gonna roast them with some olive oil. So we put a good amount of olive oil on our slightly used pan here. And this is a smash look. See, we got potatoes. Give them a smash. Did you see that move? I'm gonna smash them right in the olive oil. Julian, remember these potatoes when they made these so crispy and delicious? These are like really good, like that. And we're gonna salt them. Actually, I forgot to put some salt on the bottom of the pan. So we're gonna salt them, smash them, and get them in the oven. With this, I'm gonna get the mushrooms in the pan, put the tarragon in the pan, and then when it's time to pull it out and make the sauce, I'll get you. So we'll be right back in 2 minutes. Okay, we have our potatoes smashed. We'll salt them nice. Get them right in the oven. I'm gonna put a little more olive oil on top, just a little bit, throw them right in the bottom. Bottom part, that's where the heat comes up from. Okay, Jay, come on over here. Let's show them the mushrooms quick. So we're gonna cut the mushrooms right across. Shiitakes are flat, so you pile them right on top of each other and just cut right across. These, the baby portobellos are a little bigger. Hold them with your finger and just go right across. Mushrooms are fun to cut. We're gonna put them in the pan, and then the chicken's gonna roast with us all. We're gonna deglaze with white wine. Boom. Come on over here, J-Dog. Let's get these in the pan. Okay, more olive oil. Mushrooms have a lot of water, so you want to give a good amount of olive oil and a good amount of salt and pepper so it really cooks that water out. It's gonna steam in there and release the water. And we're gonna have a nice sauce. So let me shake this up. We're going to put it in the oven. We'll put the chicken right on top. Remember, the chicken's at a high temperature. I mean, the oven's at a high temperature, excuse me, because we want this stuff to all really roast, right? On a high heat, so. Look how good that looks already. Isn't that nice? Just going to throw it right in the oven like that. I'm going to throw some of this tarragon in. Just break it up with your fingers like this and throw it in. Okay, and then we'll throw it in the oven. It's going to cook for, I'm guessing these chickens are going to take about a half an hour. And then once that's done, we'll come back, we'll make a sauce. I'll get the carrots in the oven. We're going to roast the carrots just with some olive oil in another roasting pan. Just get your carrots in with olive oil, salt, pepper, throw them right in the same oven. I'm going to do that now. And when we come back, I'll put the sauce together, the dish together, the wine together. Julian, you want to have some wine? Oh, that's right, you can't. Cheers, see you in a little bit. Okay, we're back. Let's check out this chicken. Come up quick though, the potatoes have crisped up, see them? Put them in the bottom like that. Look how crispy and beautiful they're, like amazing. Isn't that a fun way to cook them? Look at the carrots. So I just put them in here, salt, pepper, a little olive oil, and actually put a little sugar on them, okay? That's easy. Now I'm gonna get the chicken out.
This is where I usually burn myself.
Yeah, that's what I try. Look at these chickens. Look at the tarragon roasted. These are beautifully cooked, so I'm gonna take them off when we can make the sauce. Let them sit. Remember what I said with the meat? We always let meat rest, right? You don't want to cut into anything. Chicken, steak, ham, whatever you're cooking, because the juices all run out. You want the juices to rehydrate the meat, the bird in this case. Wow, the skin is so crispy. Do you see it? Mm-hmm. You got that? Mm-hmm. Look at this pan, how beautiful. So look, let's put the heat on. Get this pan hot now. It is hot, but we're gonna get it super hot.
Beautiful chicken.
Okay, look at the sizzling. See the pan? Right? We're gonna put some white wine in here. Look at that flavor, all that shallots caramelized. There's all the chicken, the juice from the chicken cooked in the bottom of the pan. All right, so I'm gonna get a little wine. Let that cook. Is it hot enough to flame? No flames today? A little bit.
Oh!
A little bit of wine. A little bit of good old-fashioned chicken stuff you can get in your supermarket, right? Chicken base, chicken broth, I should call it. You want to let the wine cook out a little bit, otherwise we'll get that raw wine flavor, which is never good. You want just the flavor of the grapes, you know, the wine, but not the alcohol, is what I should say. So that looks good. See how it's cooked out now? Put a little bit of this in. I'm going to put a little butter in, and then we're going to have a plate. Remember what I said last week about butter, right? Butter thickens, and that's how you finish a sauce. So we give it a little taste too. Oh, so good. Probably use a little salt, that's it. It didn't even need much. So we have a pan sauce with wine and all that chicken and mushrooms and tarragon. Look how good, look how thick it gets now. See it? It's thickened up like I said, right? So we're gonna plate this up now, okay? So you stay there. And I'm going to come and plate with this thing here. So I'm going to take a few potatoes. I'm going to get a little fancy, but not too fancy. Put them on the bottom of the plate. All right, shut this heat off now. Take 2 beautiful carrots. Make sure they stick out a little bit. Take a nice, beautiful looking chicken breast. This one's like a model star. Put him right on top. Sometimes you got to adjust where they go, but look at that. Nice, huh? Okay, we take this, wipe the rim a little. Let me get a spoon for that sauce. And you have a dish. So just lean the pan. Oh, does that look good? Look at that. Skin's crispy, but it's okay. We can put some mushrooms on top. Okay. Come back over here. We'll get a little greens. These are the carrot greens. I dress them with olive oil, salt, pepper. Take a bunch of that. Stick it right on the chicken. What do we think about this dish? Come on over here. Get a nice close-up of it, and then I'll dig in. I'll take my big Greek bite. As people like to say, this is my calling card, right, Mike Izzo? Okay, look at that. How's it look?
Beautiful.
We have a special guest with us. Her name is Arden Shinnis. Can we say hi to Arden?
Hi, Artie.
Come on over here, Arden. How's this look, hon? How's it look?
Good.
Okay, so why don't we try it? That was easy, wasn't it, guys? You see, everything was in one pan. Arden and I are gonna try it. All right, you wanna try it with me? Good. I think it came out beautiful, right, baby? Julie girl?
Gorgeous.
Okay. Leopold's here too. Hi, Lee.
Hi.
I'm gonna give it a try.
All the
I'm gonna break it
kittens are
apart.
arriving.
Arden, you wanna try first or me?
Yeah. Can
Come on, here. Yes, of course you can. Get a little of that and
It's
a
gonna
little
be hot,
mushroom.
hun.
Talk to me. How good? Is it so good?
Hey, Daddy.
You want to try a little potato too? The smashed potato?
What are you making today?
I made chicken. Chicken with mushrooms and carrots. Okay, guys, this was easy. The whole family can eat it. Arden loves it. I'm gonna love it. You saw how easy it was. One pan. So hopefully you guys give this a try. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.